Well, hello again, race fans. It's Old Guy Plays 1969. Coming back at you again for some more punishment. Yeah, F1 Manager 2024. We are starting Season 2, Episode 1. The brand new race team starting off at the Bahrain International Circuit. Let's flip on into the game and let me show you what we've done for this new creative team. We have arisen an old team that existed in 1966 and ran through till 1969. I looked them up online. This is Eagle Racing. That was back when the cars were kind of cigar shaped, and their cars were blue. That's about it. So couldn't really find much more information on them. One thing I did notice going through this, the game must randomize the car number. I'd love it if there was a way that you could actually change the car number. Yeah, so anyway, without further ado, you can see my paint scheme there in the back for the car. Zipping around, and the paint scheme I chose for the uniforms. I think they call that a livery. I'm not sure why they call it that, but anyway, like I said, I'm still learning all kinds of cool stuff. Okay, so my new drivers going into this season are two generated ones. We're gonna go with Stephanie Papani. She's a 79 overall, and of course she's negative in all the ways you can be negative, right? And then as far as affiliate drivers, we have these two. When we created the team, we picked the first option on the created team and then went through the settings for it. So what I've done as far as the settings go, let's have a look here at the facilities. So the facilities all start at 1, except for the design center. Okay, and then what that does is it allows you to be able to replace your parts a little bit, from what I understand. This isn't built. Scouting department only got 1 tick. And then in operations, same thing. Nothing else is built. But I guess one of the first things you do want to build is your hospitality area, because it does give benefits to your drivers right away. So yeah, so there we are with that. Now, as far as the board goes, we are an underdog. We are Eagle Racing, and the board is medium confidence in us. The season objective is telling us to reach 9th or above. Now, there's no freaking way. I don't think we're going to be able to do that with a brand new team. The season budget is 50 mil. Now, of course, we haven't signed any sponsors or anything like that. Now, when I was setting up the creative franchise, I picked the $2 million option to start with. So it's the lowest amount. So I guess that's what this generates into once you start that up. Now, scouting. We can scout some additional drivers. Probably want to stick to some of the F3 or F2 folks. Okay. She's just a free agent, so she's only 19. So let's put a scouting out on her, so we can at least do that. And then let's have a look at our scouting team. So we only have 1 active scout, and our scouting department is level 1. So you could either spend $1.3 million and update it, which we're not going to do, because, you know, you get 2 affiliate drivers to start with. I'm not expecting the first season to go great. Now, like I said, as far as car development go and operations, first thing I am going to build, and I'm going to spend $1 million on it right away, is to build the hospitality area. We're going to need that. It's going to help out with the drivers and their marketability and the team attractiveness, right? It helps you maybe draw in better sponsors, is my understanding of that. Okay, and let's have a look at the staff. I didn't really change things too much. We have a generated person here and our sporting director. So there's 3 years on his contract, 77 overall. This gentleman here is an 80 overall, and Sinelli, and he is going to be our head of aerodynamics. Now he's only got 10 months left of his contract, so maybe we can re-sign him. I don't know. And then Pat Fry over here, who's an old fellow like me, and he's an 84 rating overall, and he's going to be our technical crew chief, our main guy. So yeah, so right now we have 1 active scout. Oh wait, no, it's telling me we got 2. Can we scout 2 people? I didn't think we could. Let me have a look. I didn't think we could. Let me just pick somebody here. Yeah, I can't scout. I guess it maybe means I can add another scout if I want to get one. That's probably what that means. Okay, so yeah, I think that's the full staff. Our race engineer here for Car 2 is Alex Chan, and then our race engineer for Car 1 is Gary Gannon. Okay, so and then our team branding, like I said, I showed you the fire suits and all that. So the first thing we're going to want to sim up to is to have a look at the sponsors. So gonna go ahead. The new board of directors is welcoming me to Eagle Racing. First day, Felicity Woods. Felicity Woods seems to always be the director in all of them, so I don't know why it tells you to mark them red here, because you can click that all day and it don't go away. So anyway, continuing on. Okay, so preseason key staff. Okay, we already kind of introduced everybody to these guys, and then we have Sandra Maddox, which is our, I guess, board head, I guess, I don't know. And what's going on here? They finished scouting Corinne Roussel. She's a 55 overall, free agent. She's you know, actually looking at her, she's actually better than one of our affiliate people that we have already, because I think one of them we had was a 46 overall. Okay, so contract length will say 3 seasons. We want to hire you next season. I don't want to go too crazy here. 1,000. Breakout multiplier. Wow, seems like the more you put into that, the less appeal it has. Okay, offer deadline. It doesn't really matter how many days you give them. And right now, this contract probably is not appealing to her very much. Wow. She's going to want at least 390 just to even talk with us. Then putting any of those breakup multipliers on there. All right, let's bring it up to 400,000. And offer her a contract next season for 3 years and see if she's interested in that. Okay. Yeah, so that's one of my affiliate fellows here, Adrian Jolly. And you can scroll through here. There's the other hired driver. Bingo? Car 2. F1, F3. Dennis Helger. Okay, he's one of our drivers. Oh yeah, and both of my drivers are like 75, 77 overall. They're not really high rated people. James Heady, or Headley. Other free agents. That's my other main driver. She's a 79. There's the other one. Yeah. So 20 of 53. Well, we'll see. I don't know how many affiliate drivers you're allowed to have, but I guess we're going to soon find out. All right, let's go to the inbox. Now, the next thing you want to look at is the sponsor negotiations. So, from what I understand, this is the best one to grab. Initial funding, 51 mil, 38 mil, or 31. So, this is the best one to get. Okay. Then over here, I guess the main thing they tell you that you want to do is you want to grab the affiliates that are do have mandatory activities because they'll give more money. So this will round it up to 60 mil. So 68 if we go with that one. 70 here. We'll take on this one. Can we take on a third? Yeah, let's do this one. They'll give us 78. That's 3 different sponsors on the car, which means it'll be harder to meet the obligations. But I don't know. We're gonna need the money. Performance reliance is moderate. Oh yes, and the other thing I need to tell everybody is, as far as my car goes, we did go with Mercedes for the main drive engine. And the reason why I did was it had the higher reliability out of the other ones. So again, like I said, we want less failures. Okay, so I guess you can decide on the car where you want to put these sponsors, I guess. Deck will update when a new sponsor is selected. Right, so you can move it to where you want. Well, they can all stay where they are, I think. I think there's kind of little lights flashing on these now. So I kind of already had the car created. I think it automatically puts them on there. So. Yeah, so let's just leave it at that for now. Let's continue. And the sponsors plan. Let's do that next. What is the sponsors plan for this season? Mandatory engagement. We got to get total points of 4,824. So their performance rating will go down if they do that activity. Their mentality goes down on that one. Facility effectiveness goes down if we do this one. But none of these friggin' options are good. The only ones I guess are any good are the school ones, I guess. I don't see any of those, so let's do this one. That's 2,000 points. This one as well. It's 1,200. Facility effectiveness. I'm wondering that, you know, staff performance. I want to touch the fact that maybe the simulator one, because we don't have a simulator yet, so I guess it won't matter. Okay. I'm not even going to reach the agreements with this. For development mentality, I go down if I do that one. Hit crew fatigue. Yeah, let's do that one. I just need a little bit more. Scouting would be unavailable. Okay, let's do that too. There. No, that's not. Staff's performance rating. There we go. That meets the target. Now let's do that. And that gives us an additional 4 mil. Yeah, I guess we'll try to take it easy. All right, so the thing that we wanted to do that we didn't do last season very well is we want to start looking at car parts development. Okay, so you get 4 slots throughout the year, and right now I think we're probably only going to be able to do 2, and then we have 2 slots over here for manufacturing. So what I'm going to do is just design one part for now. So I'm going to start with the underfloor, and we got what? How many total hours was on that? 6 or 7? 7. I think half of that would be like what? 4? The next ATR period is in 9 days. Now let's just throw everything into this. And then throw all of our wind tunnel hours into this too. Let's just go for it. Okay, and then what we'll do is we'll take a look at the exact design focus. So here, so right now it's just what we've done will give us 0.6 kph improvement and some low speed. So what I'm going to do is actually work on the low speed. That'll take away from our high, but I don't care. And then we also want to work on taking the weight out of the car. Now, I realize that'll only give you a lifespan of 3 to 6 races, but that's fine. And then the other thing we want to do is airflow sensitivity, maybe? Maybe a little bit in there. I'm thinking medium's supposed to go up too. Yeah. Do medium and low speeds. And I know that part is only going to be good for 3 to 6 races, but that's fine. And then maybe the next time we develop, we'll look at either drag or high speed stuff afterwards. Where we're going to suck anyway. I guess it doesn't matter when it comes to the kph, kilometers per hour. For those of you who are not Canadian, okay, or from the UK, but use kilometers. Okay, so they're telling us this is going to cost $1 million. And why don't we put 4 of our engineers on, or 5 of our engineers on this, and then the approach on this is going to be normal, and we'll just spend $1 million to do it. Now, the other 5 engineers, you can use them over here, I think, to manufacture parts. So in this case, we already have probably some stuff done. But I'm not going to put them on that right now. I'm going to get them to keep continuing to design some parts. The other thing I want to design would be the chassis. Because the chassis will do drag reduction, DRS, engine cooling, and airflow through the middle. So I really want to concentrate here on the airflow. So that'll be the next thing I'm going to do. But right now I'll have to wait for the other thing to be done because I don't have the wind tunnel hours to test it out. So yeah, so I'm not going to use the other people. I'm going to leave them because, like I said, if I need to make parts, I need people available to make them. So let's continue on. Oh, look at that. Our engineer, his rating went up already. Okay, continue to the race weekend in 3 days. The emails here to deal with. Sponsorship package confirmed. Testing results. Okay. Continue. And it's telling us about the first race of the season like it was before. Now, the next thing I need to pick is my race target. So I'm going to, same as last season, tell them to finish the lowest.
F1 is back, ladies and gentlemen, and the grid is set to grow. A new season is upon us as Formula One returns to the Middle East, ready to kick things off here in Bahrain. But change is afoot. The paddock has grown, the grid extended. Yes, that's right. 11 teams, 22 drivers, and the hottest competition motorsport has to offer.
That would be us.
And keep an eye out for a new face this weekend as we prepare to see a debutante take to the track. It's shaping up to be a great weekend, so don't go anywhere.
Okay, so here we are for the first practice, and I think this is where I will sneak in a cut, and then when we come back, I'll have the first practice done, and then we'll have a look at qualifying, and then hopefully nothing bad happens in practice. All right, so if you like what you see so far as my F1 career goes, make sure you click the subscribe button, click a like, or leave a comment. All of that engagement really helps out the channel. So we'll see you in the next one. Bye now.